I feel so lucky to be Tiffany's friend. She's one of those people that the minute you meet her, you fall in love with her. She can light up a room in an instant and is beautiful on the inside as she is on the outside. She's one of those friends that would drop anything to go grab a glass, or, depending on the situation, a bottle of wine with you. Tiff, you've taught me things that I don't think anyone else has taught me. You've taught me that the DVR is the most prized possession in the household. Smoked Gouda is the king of all cheeses. Blue eyeliner is and always will be in style. There's nothing wrong with wearing a towel wrap all day long. Tendrils are always in. Any shirt can be made into an off-the-shoulder shirt. So Vuk, I couldn't imagine a more perfect person for my best friend. You're smart, loyal, and patient. Let me repeat that, patient. You're a stand-up, all-around great guy. I can't thank you enough for making my best friend the happiest she's ever been in her life.
Our relationship started out on interesting terms. You know, Tiffany was very persistent. I was at a point in my life that I didn't know if I wanted a relationship, and I thank God every day for your persistence, because I wouldn't be where I am in my life. And I thank you. I can't thank you enough. And I love you to death, and I can't wait to see what the future has in store for us.
You know, when you think about being the father of a perfect angel, which I've had the pleasure of being, you always have in the back of your mind, some point somewhere, some of the man's going to be in her life, and you're no longer going to be the guy, at least not the first guy. And you concern yourself about that until you meet the guy. Several folks have asked me this week, are you nervous, or how you feel you're okay? And my response has always been the same. I'd say, well, if she were marrying a jerk, I'd probably be nervous. But she's not. She's got a wonderful man. And I couldn't be more thrilled. I'm not a bit nervous. I know what's in store for them. It's the way he looked at her and the way he would hold her hand. Being her daddy, it's the greatest thrill to me to watch them interact. I know that Brian loves her deeply. And I know he will do anything he can for her. And I'm going to step out of the way. I won't be the guy. But I feel wonderful that you are going to be the guy, because you're going to take care of my little girl.
Friends, we are gathered together here in the sight of God to witness the joining together of Brian and Tiffany in Christian marriage. The covenant of marriage was established by God, who created us for one another. And with His presence and power, Jesus graced a wedding at Cana of Galilee. And in His sacrificial love, gave us the example for the love of husband and wife together. Brian and Tiffany come to give themselves to one another in this holy covenant.
In the name of God, I, Brian, take you, Tiffany, to be my wife.
In the name of God, I, Tiffany, take you, Brian, to be my husband.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poor.
For richer, for poor.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
Until we are parted by death.
Until we are parted by death.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
You may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to introduce you to Mr. and Mrs. Brian Vukovich.